Alright, y'all. So I got some new products to show you guys. This is by Melanin. This is the turmeric brightening soap. I'm so excited to try out these products, y'all. And I actually just used this scrub in the shower, the turmeric brightening scrub. Yeah. But I'm gonna try these products on my face, y'all. Just to see how they work out. But I probably won't start seeing results until like maybe 2 to 3 weeks. But I will be updating you guys. And this is the packaging that it came in. And it also came with some cards. This is pretty much to document your progress each day. And then this says every purchase helps build a water well in Uganda. So they're giving to a greater cause. I love that. I love it. Alright, y'all. So I always use 2 rags when I'm washing my face. Just makes things easier for me. So let's see. The first thing I want to do is I'm going to go in with my Panoxyl tongue wash. And this might be kind of strange to some people, but I don't wet my face before I go in with my wash. It works for me. Don't forget your neck. And y'all, I am very generous with my products. Very. Don't forget your forehead. Get that noggin, y'all. So y'all, I've been hearing a lot of content creators talk about how other content creators have cringy content. I'll say this. If you own your cringiness, it won't even matter. And that's with anything, y'all. Own it. Somebody says, oh, why are you recording in a dirty, nasty house or a raggedy house? Okay, so my house is raggedy, aesthetically not pleasing. I'm still going to record, and I don't care what you say. Because y'all, there's people that are recording in mansions, you know, $200,000 homes and up. And they're just not good people. So yeah, it helps to record in a nice house, I'm sure. But you can't buy being a decent human being. So, you know, a lot of people will say, you know, record outside or record here, record that. No, I'm going to record exactly where I want to record. I don't care about the aesthetics, and I damn sure don't care about your opinion. Because just like how somebody can say something about you, you don't think you can't say something back about that person? Not that it's a tit for tat war. However, I'm saying that there's power in not caring. And that's where most people miss it. Some people preach not caring, and then they turn around and tell you to care. Like, y'all, stop caring. It's the best damn feeling ever. Stop caring. Oh, my bathroom doesn't have a jacuzzi tub in the back. Who gives a shit? I have a roof over my head. That's good enough for me. You gotta stop caring. And if you do care, it's because you haven't accepted it. You don't own it. But when you start to own it, you stop giving a shit. We can all talk shit about each other, right? But what good does that do? What good does that do? I own my shit. That's why I don't get offended anymore. I used to get offended because I was not owning my shit. But I own everything. Nobody can tell me about me. And that's the beauty in it. When no one can tell you about you, and if they do try to, you're like, yeah, I know. What else? Tell me something I don't know. Y'all, there's power in that. When you own your own shit, and the person's talking shit trying to drag you down, you say, okay, yeah, that's true. What's next? Tell me something I don't know. Own it. Own your cringiness. Own your embarrassing moments. Own it all, y'all. Stop being so damn scared and worried about people got to say. Own it. Because then you hold the power. Nobody can take it away from you. Nobody. Alright, what's next? So, I'm going to go on with the Turmeric Brightening Soap by Melanin. And this is my first time trying this product. I'm so excited, y'all. Instructions. I know for the scrub, it said to leave it on for 5 minutes. I used the scrub on my bikini line earlier when I was in the shower. And I let it sit on for 5 minutes. And also, when it comes to content, if you have children, I understand, be mindful about what you post, you know, because their friends might see it or whatever. However, my children are damn near grown, so at this point, like in Baby Boy, when Jody's mom said, Mama gotta live her life too, or whatever she said, Mama gotta live her life too. So if my content embarrasses anyone, sorry, not sorry. Because there's a lot of things that people do behind the scenes that you don't see that are embarrassing, you know? But thankfully, their stuff is not online, so they get to save face. But I'm not embarrassed by anything that I post. And quite frankly, I don't have any regrets. I was actually scrolling through my own content, looking at the titles and rewatching videos that I posted, thinking, should I take this down? Should I make this video unlisted? Should I make it private? Should I make people pay to see the content, the cringy content? I thought, no. I'm leaving everything up. The cringy, the embarrassing, that wasn't necessary to post. Hey, maybe you shouldn't have spoken on that. No, I'm leaving everything up. Why? Because I own my shit. Unlike some of y'all. And if you own your shit, congratulations, high five. I have no shame in my game. Why? Because, first of all, anything that I'm posting was a lesson or is something that can help somebody. So why would I take that down? Why would I be ashamed of that? Absolutely not. And like I said, when you're around a lot of people and you know people's stories, you start to realize your shit's not that bad. I promise you. Okay. So you posted a video that was TMI. If you're an adult, you have a TMI story. You just didn't put it online. So, y'all, stop caring. It's kind of annoying at this point. Just stop caring. Stop. Let go of fear. Let go of it. All this anxiety and whatever else, y'all let it go. Let it go. Because if you don't let it go, it's gonna grab a hold of you and drag you down. Taking my rag. I don't like splashing water on my face because it gets everywhere. Nobody likes a mess. So I just take my rag, wet it, bring it out, and just wipe my face off like this. This works for me. Less mess. I do want to start wearing makeup though. It's necessary to have a more polished look. And there is magic in makeup. That's why people don't want you wearing it, because, you know, better treatment, more opportunities. You know, just better when you really put effort into your looks, you know, and take care of yourself. Okay, now I'm fixing to go on with my scrub. Start with my neck. Falling out everywhere. The directions for the scrub says leave this on for 5 minutes. So that's what we're going to do. Kind of messy. Feels like this in the shower, but I was in the shower. It's kind of getting it. I'm so excited to see my results, y'all. Like I said, I know it's probably going to take like maybe 2 to 3 weeks to see any kind of improvement. Of course, I have to use this every single day to be consistent. To me, this is not something that you use every 2 to 3 days. This, for my skin, every single day. But if my skin starts to get irritated, I'll kind of, you know, maybe take a day off. Just adjust it accordingly to your skin type and your skin sensitivity. I love doing skincare, y'all. It's my favorite. Alright, I'm gonna leave this on for 5 minutes, like the directions say. Alexa, set an alarm for 5 minutes from now. Also, y'all, while I'm letting this scrub sit on my face for 5 minutes, this is the mascara that I like to use by Maybelline. And what I've noticed is oils are really good at removing mascara. I use the Neutrogena Effective and Gentle Oil-Free Eye Makeup Remover. This is really good for removing mascara, y'all. If I have men watching my video, you have a girlfriend, or if you like to wear mascara and you haven't found anything to, you know, effectively remove it and gently remove it, because some makeup removers are kind of harsh to the skin. This is really good. This is calming to the skin, and it says oil free, but it leaves like not like an oily residue in a bad way, but it's like a moisturizing effect. But it kind of looks oily, but not bad. You just have to try it out to see for yourself. But this is a really good makeup remover, y'all. And of course, the ordinary glycolic acid. This I wouldn't use every day because a lot of people, I mean, it is acid, but adjust this to your skin sensitivity. Some people might can do twice a week, 3 times, some people 1 time a week. With my skin, I actually have to be careful because it gets very like raw and sensitive. So for me, this is like, I'd say maybe like once a week. And as you guys know, these are good for like removing dark spots, but you do have to be consistent. And these are good for your pimples. Also, y'all, something that I did earlier was I let this, because I like to brush my teeth before I get in the shower. So I like slathered this on my bikini area and I let it sit as I was brushing my teeth. So y'all try this. For those who like to use this on your underarms, on your bikini area, try putting this on your underarms and your bikini area and then like brush your teeth. Like give it time to like sit on your skin, because in the shower nobody wants to let this sit and then you just standing in a shower like, Alexa, stop. So try letting this sit on your underarms and your bikini area while you brush your teeth to give it time to penetrate. Just a quick tip. All right, make sure this is still recording. Also, you guys, I feel like this is like a really important step in a face care routine that people miss. Clean out your nose. Yes. Every day. Not sometimes. Not when you got stuff coming out your nose. Clean your nose out every single day. And I've mentioned this in one of my other videos. I use a nose trimmer to get the hairs out of my nose. Yeah. So when I do self-care, I do self-care. Yes, I get my nose hairs. And also, my ladies with a nose ring, clean your nose ring every day. I did take and flip the Q-tip, y'all. I'm using the clean side. I'm just pouring some witch hazel on the Q-tip to clean my nose ring. Because, yeah, I've had this since I was 21. It's like 15, 16 years. But y'all, you still get buildup around your nose ring even after the healing process. So make sure you're cleaning your nose ring. Clean your nose ring every day, every day. All right. These are my favorite cotton rounds, y'all. They are thick. One side is exfoliating and the other side is smooth. Of course, I love exfoliation. I probably do overdo it, but you know. I'm just going in with my witch hazel all over my face. And I'm using the exfoliating side. Don't forget your neck. Look at all that dirt, y'all. And I do this every single day. I have stopped eating yogurt just to see if that is contributing to my neck breaking out. I don't know. They say when your skin breaks out, there's something internal going on. But my skin is only broken out on my neck. Everywhere else is like damn near perfect skin. As perfect as you can get for an average person. So the only thing I can think of why my neck is doing this, other than PCOS, well, I get hairs on my neck from the PCOS. But when I go to tweeze the hairs from my neck, they snap. And I think that's what the discoloration is. It's the hairs that are still trapped underneath my skin. So, and that just means I need to stop tweezing and start waxing the hairs from my neck to actually pull it from the root. So that's all that is. No more tweezing. We need to start waxing. And wear makeup to cover it up. Yep. I need some makeup and stop tweezing. Letting my face dry a little bit. I like to take an edge control brush, or you can use a toothbrush, a clean one, just meant for your eyebrows, and just brush them up. Can't stand dry lip, so okay. So my next step, well, I thought I could. So I'm going to go in with my eye cream by CeraVe. CeraVe. I just butchered that. I need to buy some more. Eye cream is very important, y'all, for men and women. My channel is not just for women, it's for men too. So y'all, here lately, I've just been using Aquaphor on my face. And I've noticed a difference in like it smooths my skin. So I'm really loving this. I still will use this, but I won't put this on my neck anymore. Because I feel like this does slightly clog pores. So I really don't use this anymore. And when I do use it, I use it under my eyes. Because this is to even skin tone. So I don't want dark under eyes, so I'll just kind of, I'll show y'all. One of my favorite influencers, she says when you do your neck care, go up. Instead of dragging the skin down, go up. And ever since then, that's what I do. She's right, because gravity, if you keep rubbing down, it's just gonna, you know, create saggy skin maybe. So even with my forehead, I try to remember to go up. Instead of dragging everything down, rub up. Get my eyebrows with the Aqua 4. Your eyebrows, y'all, is still hair. So if you're doing your skincare, try putting your moisturizers on your eyebrows. Especially if you're trying to grow your eyebrows out, put oil and moisturizers on your eyebrows. And rub your eyebrows up, go up. My face is so soft, y'all. Super soft. Yeah, I'm feeling cute, y'all. My skincare. I love it. Especially if you done had a rough day, which I didn't have a rough day, but if you've had a rough day, this is skincare. And you don't have to follow nobody else's regimen. Make up something like I do. Yeah, make up something. And I try not to pull underneath my eyes, because I don't want to, like, you know, speed up the aging process. There's nothing wrong with aging, but you don't want to look aged. Nothing wrong with it, but you don't want to look it, you know? And I'm just dabbing bio oil underneath my eyes. And right now my under eye patches are in the freezer, so I'll have to wait until they thaw out just a little bit. But the last step of my skincare routine is to put on my eye patches. Yep. Alright, y'all. That's it. Also, guys, if you're struggling with mental health, and you know you find it hard to get in the shower, brush your teeth, those things, I always tell people, set up your bathroom to where, you know, you got the ambiance going. Always keep an Alexa in the bathroom, and if you only have one, travel it. If you go to your bathroom downstairs, take it with you. Upstairs, unplug it, take it with you. But try to keep an Alexa, if you have one, you know, nearby to play music, you know, to make you feel relaxed. I love incense, so I light incense while my music is going, and then I have a candle at all times lit when I'm in the bathroom. So y'all just set the mood. You know, if you're going through something and you find it difficult to brush your teeth, wash your face, do your hair, take a shower, set up your bathroom to where, you know, it makes you want to take care of yourself. You know, so, and also, you know, try to have a good support system, y'all. But all right, y'all, so I have let my eye mask fall out just a little bit. This is what it's looking like. I'll let it sit out for about 15 minutes, so it should be good already. You don't have to freeze your eye mask. You can refrigerate them, but I like the extra coolness to hit underneath my eyes. It's great for depuffing. Some girls, they'll take ice cubes and place them underneath their eyes. I used to do that. I might start back doing it. I don't know. Maybe not. Men, y'all should start doing this too. Yeah. Preserve y'all's youth. All right, y'all. That's it.